So here's Bill Clinton breaking ranks. I guess he doesn't need any APEC money anymore. He's got a couple $100 million, him and his wife, that they scammed. And here we go.
Mr. Netanyahu has long wanted to fight Iran because that way he can stay in office forever and ever. He's been there most of the last 20 years. But I think we should be trying to diffuse it. And I hope President Trump will do that. I hope anybody there will do that. We've got to stop. We've got to convince our friends in the Middle East that we'll stand with them and try to protect them. But choosing undeclared wars in which the primary victims are civilians who are not politically involved one way or the other, just want to live decent lives, is not a very good solution. Do I think that we have to try to stop Iran from having a nuclear weapon? I do. I tried at that, and we had some success. But we don't have to have all this outright, constant killing of civilians who can't defend themselves, and they just want a chance to live.
So I just want to play the beginning of that one more time.
Mr. Netanyahu has long wanted to fight Iran because that way he can stay in office forever and ever. He's been there most.
Because one thing Israel actually does is put their leaders in prison when they catch them being corrupt. And Benjamin Netanyahu is no different than the prime ministers who came before him that are in prison. He is corrupt, and he knows he's going to be prosecuted. That's why he's got to keep these wars going. He's got to keep the war going in Gaza. He's got to keep the war going in Lebanon. He got the war in Syria he wanted, and now he's got the war in Iran. So he's got to keep these wars going, and that's President Clinton telling you that.
Well, he can say the embargo is lifted on him saying it right now, but Netanyahu, that's a great point that they put their leaders. They're like China that way. They're really good about jailing corrupt leaders, actually. Yeah, surprisingly. But here's the thing: they're so racist that they're sticking by him for now, because they think if Greater Israel works out, then it's worth it. That's the thing that I didn't want to think or come to, but it's very obvious. And now looking back, you know, my whatever. I know I've been around a lot of Israelis. The ones that aren't like that will stress you. They're not from there, but they spend a lot of time in Europe because they don't want to be associated with gavones from Israel. They are super racist, like in a way you can't believe.
I can believe it. I've seen it.
I don't mean you, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so that'll be our wrap up for today. Steph has some more super chats and Rumble rants to read. Thank you for watching. Thanks for your support.
Best of luck to you.
Best of luck to everybody. And you're in world, according to Steve Bannon. We've been in World War III before this, and we're definitely in it now.
Hey, Jimmy, just really quickly, do you want to know what Kamala Harris's most recent tweet is?
I'm going to guess it's about Senator Padilla.
No, very close though. On Juneteenth, we celebrate Black freedom, resilience, culture, and the enduring strength of communities across nations, generations. She has no mention of the shit
that's going on right
show
now.
Happening.
Nothing. Of course not.
Yeah, because Juneteenth, by the way, is a very stupid holiday that Biden put it in to placate people after they did that astroturfed BLM thing where they took advantage of people's real feelings of anger.
Yeah.
Like a prescribed burn or controlled burn, you would call it. That's all this stuff is. And I don't think MAGA... The people that are like, hey, MAGA, that have real problems. That's why they were in it.
Yeah.
Not because they love Trump. America is failing them. So don't get hung up on the label, because all these are being provided by people that are part of the thing. Every single one of them the goal is to get you corralled into your pen, right or left. Hey, the right's saying conspiracies, and that used to be a leftist thing, right? And you have stupid labels. Oh, the Israel critical right. That's Beanie McToupe's nickname. And then there's a whole bunch of them. Oh, the woke right, which really only applies to Ziocons, but they act like people that are still populist. Oh, they're woke. People didn't go to college and learn that shit.
I'm still wondering, in my lifetime, will Congress ever declare war?
No. No, this is all under the AUMF, the Authorization for the Use of Military Force. And Congress is supposed to be the only one that can okay a start of a war, which is what Trump just did.
Yeah,
but
get ready for World Police Action 3.
Yeah,
not World War 3.
Yeah, World Police Action 3.
One of the commenters said, according to satellite photos of Iran, had transferred the nuclear material days before. This was for nothing.
Oh, you don't say.
You don't say.
Am I a prophet that I knew that? This is what I don't understand. Why do I have better intel than the President of the United States? Is anybody bothered by that?
Because it's not real intel that he's using.
Yeah.
He's just using straight up propaganda. It's to me, again, it's just the people who I stand with Trump are just the most easily corrupted, most easily the sheep that will do whatever a leader says. It's just.
How do you have any loyalty to anybody right now when they don't deliver on shit for the American public?
So they have loyalty to Trump, but not to the United States. What? Isn't that great? Again, weird?
I have an idea, Jimmy. Let's start a rally and show our loyalty to Trump by waving our Epstein binders in the air like waterheads. How about that idea? Yay! The Epstein. Oh, the JFK. Oh. They didn't do nothing, they said.
Nothing.
And you know how you get out of doing nothing you said? Because
start a war.
It works every time. Well, right now, it works for Israel, works for us. I don't want to be too hard on Israel because, as you know, America does that every time as well. Well, now we need to be united because a terror attack. What was it? What's the thing that's going to change everything? That's what I'm waiting for. The 9/11 changed everything. What's our next?
Yep.
What's our next transition?
So there will be, well, there was the Twin Towers in Building 7. And so will it be something as similarly big as that? I guess we'll see.
I'm going to say a cyber hack. I don't believe it'll be the missiles thing, but it could be because I don't know if you watched the Sean Ryan show, not his real name. His name's like Palumbo or something. He had those CIA chick who like, yeah, there's all these, she's like talking like gossip about Al-Qaeda. Well, Al-Qaeda, they're kind of bitchy, but right now they're in America too. And Biden let all of them in. So get ready for Iran to attack, or probably China. All the places we're at war with, for some reason, Biden let them in the country. Haven't been able to get them out, right? Even with the ICE crackdown, you'd think that'd be the first people we'd get. All the Iranians. You'd think they would get them first, wouldn't you? They're spying on you jerking off so they can't pick up on them bringing missiles over the border? Okay. And all so get ready. They've been prepping you. Top Gun, all that bullshit about Biden letting the immigrants in. That's the New World Order. That's why it's Catholic Charities bringing it in. Because they're all together. Don't get focused on one country as the bad guy. They're together.
Come see us on tour. We're going to be in Toronto again, Red Bank, New Jersey, Northampton, Massachusetts, Concord, New Hampshire, Rutherford, New Jersey, Edmonton, Calgary, Vancouver. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets.